Hello, it's Zoe here. Um, I've been talking a lot recently about change, and about the fact that a lot of us have found ourselves in a situation that is unfamiliar following COVID, and many people have been made redundant, or maybe they're in a situation where they've had to wind up a business and basically they've exited the comfort zone. And it might be that you've been pushed out of the comfort zone. So if you've been made redundant, then you may well have been pushed out of the comfort zone, not by choice. Maybe you've had the opportunity for voluntary redundancy and you've taken that. Because you felt you wanted to do something different. So you've pushed yourself out of the comfort zone. And wow, what a great first step. So the thing that happens when you leave the comfort zone is, guess what? You enter the fear zone. And the fear zone, it's quite scary out there. And you want to get out of that fear zone pretty quick. So you might find when you're in the fear zone that you start lacking in confidence, and you start finding excuses not to do things, and you might be more affected by other people's opinion and quite sensitive because you're now in the fear zone. You don't have this comfort blanket over you anymore, and you're not in control of the situation. You're fearful. And it's really important that you move out of that fear zone very quickly. And the next zone that you move into after the fear zone is actually called the learning zone. And the learning zone is about actually dealing with your challenges and your problems and taking a grip of it. So what it may be is that you use that time to acquire a new skill. So you might decide that you want to take another qualification, go on a couple of courses, whatever it be. But that learning zone is where you need to be quick, out of the fear zone and into the learning zone, and start developing yourself, acquiring new skills. And really then it starts feeling like it's an extended comfort zone. You get in there, you're motivated, inspired, and you feel like you're finding a purpose again. Then after the learning zone, there is the growth zone. And this is where you start moving into finding your purpose and realizing what it is you want to do. You start actually living your dreams. And instead of talking and thinking about doing something, it's where you move into the growth zone. So you find your purpose and you start living the dream. And that's where you set new goals. You set new goals, the things you want to achieve, the things you want to do, and you really conquer your objectives. And that is the growth zone. That is where you want to try to be heading. So you've been kicked out of the comfort zone. You're in the fear zone here. It's about working through that fear zone, which is a natural state and a natural thing that all of us went through during COVID. We all went through this process. So out of the fear zone, you need to be looking for some inspiration and some positivity. So it might be that you don't want to actually acquire a new skill or qualification. It might be just things like expanding your mind, like or motivational books, or listening to podcasts, that kind of thing. Try and find people that inspire you, that are doing something you want to do, and you can relate to their story and see, when you read somebody's biography like that, or autobiography, then it really helps you to understand that they were where you were, and that it gives you faith that you can actually do something different too. So learning zone, and then through to the growth zone, where you will just thrive. You'll find your purpose, you'll decide what you want to do, and you'll live it. And start setting those goals and start achieving. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. It might be that you're in the fear zone right now. Start reading, start bringing positivity into your life, start listening to podcasts, books, audiobooks. If you're a multitasker like me, audiobooks are great. Something good going in your ears. Good luck. Don't stay in the fear zone for too long.